In this video, I'm going to be going through some of the best purchases I've made on Amazon as a photographer. What's up YouTube, and a big welcome back to the channel. If you're watching this video, I'm going to assume that you are a photographer or maybe you have an interest in photography. If that's the case, you'll know exactly how expensive photography can be. Whether you are a professional or a hobbyist, it is very expensive. Because of this, we all know that every little helps when it comes to saving. So with Amazon Prime Day just around the corner, I thought this would be a perfect time for this video all about the Amazon products I use in my photography. If you're watching this after Amazon Prime Day, it's still a really great site to find good value and lots of random things that I really struggle to find anyplace else. In photography, people focus on new cameras and lenses, these flashy sorts of things to buy. But these aren't the only things that help you as a photographer. Many of the bits that I buy for my photography business, I've just got on Amazon. To help you guys out, I've put a list together of all the things that I find most useful from Amazon, and I'm going to leave everything linked in the description bar below. Amazon Prime Day is on the 11th and 12th this year. I don't know if any of these are going to be on sale. Some of them are more likely to be on sale than others, but until the sales are announced on the 11th and 12th, I don't get any information. First up on my list is something you may have seen in some of my videos, is the table I use for actual shooting. It's nothing fancy, it's actually just a camping table, but it folds away and it's height adjustable. That means that if I'm doing a flat lay, I can have it nice and low on the floor without having to be on the floor, saving my bad back. Or if I'm doing something straight on, I can lift it right up and it saves me, again, bending down too much. This also folds away really nice and compact. So as I do work from home when I'm shooting, it means that I can put it away, it's out of the way, and then just drag it back out when I'm shooting. It's also really easy to clean, so I do use it for my DIY background as well. Next thing on my list is the stand I use for my laptop when shooting. So I shoot tethered, so that means I need to have my laptop there at hand instead of having a big table, which is going to take up loads of room, or having it on the table I'm shooting on and possibly knock it over. I use a little projector stand. It's just basically for a small projector that would be projected onto a screen, but I use it for my laptop. It's height adjustable and it folds away nice and neatly. It's got a really small footprint, so it's not getting in the way of me when I'm walking around my table shooting. This is an absolute must if you shoot tethered, and I really would recommend shooting tethered if you do food or product photography. Next thing on my list is the standing desk legs that I use. This is an update I put in my studio quite recently. There seems to be a theme going on here. It's all like sort of tables and desks. The standing desk legs have been really helpful for me to kind of lift the desk up when I've been sat editing for too long. It just lets me sort of stretch my legs, straightens up my back, and I feel like sometimes a slight change in scenery can make you a little bit more productive as well. This also comes in handy if I'm shooting in my office, because I can lift my desk up and look at my computer from there. Another purchase that I've made on Amazon is a coffee machine. This is a must for all photographers. I don't think I know one photographer that does not like coffee. It's just, I think it might just be a coincidence, but all the photographers I know, and that is a lot, love coffee. We love photographing coffee and we like drinking it. And I am definitely not different. Having a really nice coffee machine at home or in your studio is a great way to just get that morning fix without having to go off or go out into the wild and get like a Starbucks or a local coffee shop drink. These are expensive and it takes time. I mean, I have never been in and out of Starbucks without having to queue. If you do work in a studio and you have a big shoot coming in, at least you can offer everybody a really nice top-notch coffee. How about you let me know in the comments if you're one of the few photographers that doesn't like coffee, and let me know what you'd like to drink on a shoot. Next thing on my list is a little bit boring, but memory cards. If memory cards are on sale during Prime Day, you bet I will be buying some. And they seem to grow legs and walk off. It's always great to have a few spare memory cards lying about, especially with me getting a little bit more into video. Videos take up a lot of memory. Similar to memory cards is hard drives. I like these hard-wearing hard drives I got from Amazon. You can get them in a few different sizes. I like to go for the big ones, but backing up as a photographer is really important. It's good to have one, maybe two backups at the least. And having a hard drive that's hard-wearing and I don't need to worry if it's in my bag banging about with things is definitely important to me. Speaking about camera bags, the next thing on my list is a camera bag. I actually filmed and edited a review for this bag because I thought it was absolutely great, but I didn't put it up. I'm not a reviewer. It was my first one. I thought this video is rubbish and I just didn't post it. Maybe I will one day, maybe you'll see. But this bag is great. It looks nice, which is not maybe important to a lot of you, but one thing that is important for me is it doesn't look like a camera bag because it's geared more towards the fashionable side. It just looks like a backpack. So when I was on holiday with this bag, it doesn't scream camera bag, which can be a bit of a red flag for thieves and things. It also packs an absolute ton. I've managed to pack all my camera gear and a couple of outfits and carry it on the airport as hand luggage, which was super useful, especially if you're going for a quick trip and you do need to pack a lot in a small space. It has a tripod holder, so even if I'm going away, I can get some really nice long shutter slow shots, which I always love to do that when I'm on holiday because I'm never going to get to see those places again, so I want to make sure the pictures are really nice and crisp. Next on my list is tripods. So I love a tripod. I've got so many of them, and a lot of them I have bought on Amazon. I have a travel one that I've got from Amazon, which is really lightweight, and like I said earlier, clips onto the side of my bag, which is super handy. But it's still a full tripod. It still fits a full camera. It's not flimsy, which is definitely a must if you do travel. I also have one with an overhead arm, which I use for flat lays and in my studio, which is great. Not as much a lightweight one, but it's definitely good to have a more heavy, robust one in the studio. Next up on my list is diffusers and reflectors. So I have got this absolutely behemoth of a diffuser, which I love, but it's just a nightmare to put away. I got that from Amazon for a super reasonable price, but this is a really nice way of softening or evening out some light. I also had the 5-in-1 fold away reflectors. These are really handy if you work doing any events or location shoots, or like me in the studio, just to pop it up opposite your light just to bounce a little bit more light. They come with white, silver and gold, which means you can get a few different lighting effects there as well. The next few things on my list are geared towards the food styling area of being a food photographer. So first off, I've got the little spritz bottles. So I think these are more designed to put water or nice smelling stuff in. I use them for a water glycerin combination. They came in a pack of a few, so it means I could put slightly different ratios for the different effects that I want. But these are great for either adding water droplets onto fresh fruit and veg, or you can have a really fine one and it can make glasses look a little bit more condensed. So nice and cold. Another thing I use when styling the food is a heat gun. This is really good for melting things like cheese or chocolate when shooting, just to make it look a little bit more shiny and a bit prettier. The next one on the list, I'm just going to sort of bunch it in together, but that's kitchen bits. These are like little appliances that I use when doing things like cooking videos for bloggers. I use the sort of tabletop plug-in hobs and things like the plug-in grills, like indoor grills. If you are a food blogger and you want to have any of these in recipes, maybe Amazon Prime Day might give you a bit of a saving. I would love to hear from you guys what you use from Amazon in your photography, so let me know in the comments below. I'm always looking for new ways to improve my photography or make things a bit quicker for me, so I would definitely check them out. If this video was useful for you, then check out the video that should be popping up right now. It's about all the equipment you need to have your own home studio. If you made it this far into the video, a big thank you very much for watching. It's definitely taken me a while to get back used to filming myself. This video has taken me a few tries, but I hope it was great. Thanks for watching. Bye.